So we're going to dive into what does it mean to live hungry. Father is depicted here running to where Adam and Eve are. And holding in his hand is the good news. That's so beautiful. This is who God is. This is who God is. This is part of the reason we struggle to live hungry, is because our image of God has been distorted. We don't think he's someone that's going to take care of us. That was the fall. So we fall, we grasp for what we think will feed us. We don't allow him to feed us himself. And then the shame, because we know what we've done has broken everything. The point of the desert is that it is the place where we live hungry. I love this image of Jesus because I think this is definitely a true image of Jesus living hungry. It's gorgeous. It's by a Russian painter. But when I look at this and I see Jesus living hungry, I also see the guidance, the strength, the company, his living presence in the desert of my own heart where things are laid bare. And he's teaching me how to live hungry. I think it's a great question to keep asking ourselves. Am I hungry? Do I feel hunger pains in my heart where I just want Jesus? I want to meet him. I want to walk with him. I want to know him. I want to know him. What are you really hungry for? What do you seek? The first word Jesus asks all of humanity in the Gospel of John, the two disciples are following Jesus. He turns around. What do you seek? Because the desires, that's the battlefield. I want that piece of chocolate. I want to reach into my phone. I want to check the news. I want to watch my YouTube videos. I want to do this, whatever. Desires, that's the battlefield. That's where we're fasting. But what is the attack at? It's our identity. If you are the Son of God. If you are the Son of God. If you let yourselves be hungry this Lent, you really think God's going to satisfy you? Where did that come from? That's totally his lie to us. If we live hungry in our hearts, and we deny ourselves all the things that we use to numb ourselves, if we live hungry, what if no one comes? What if the Father doesn't come? That's the temptation. That's the temptation. And thanks be to God, Jesus, like a man, like a warrior, stepped into that desert. He did what Adam couldn't. He resisted the lies. Thanks be to God, we have a warrior we're walking behind when we're struggling with our sin, with our fast, with living hungry, a heart that beats. A heart that beats. Because to put your heart and your desires in your hands and give them to the Lord is a super vulnerable thing. Super vulnerable thing. But it's the most courageous, the strongest, and to be a warrior is to be this vulnerable and this strong by putting our desires into our hearts. And this is what it means to live hungry, is to take those very real, vulnerable desires that make us feel little, maybe, and give them to God.